Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz. It is April 6, 2016 at 10:23 p.m. in Birmingham. And topic, just a little bit more about what's happening in the heavens right now as we speak. And to understand it a little bit better, go to somebody that can teach it better. But in a nutshell, really, YouTube, Revelations chapter 12. And start at verse 1. I'm going to read only this one. Well, I'm going to read the title of the entire chapter. How's that? Or next several chapters. A woman, a child, a dragon. Satan is cast out of heaven in war with Michael. In chapter 13, the dragon persecutes the woman on earth. The dragon is actually Drago. That's the red dragon, the red planet that we see there. And you have Virgo, which is virgin, after a virgin woman. That's what it is named for. And then Leo, the lion, the mighty. But he's on top. He's on the head of the virgin. This is why it depicts her with 12 stars on her head, and then the sun and the moon at her feet, and then the red dragon ready to devour the child as a child is born. This is depicting the birth of Christ over again. And it's amazing that the depiction will probably, more than likely, be at least the start of the end days. Not saying that we're going to enter the tribulation on that day, because this little battle in heavens is going to go on between Michael and Satan. Well, he's been kicked out. Satan is going to fight being kicked out. But it's going to be kicked out. He has the right today to go from here to there, from here to there, and complain and tell on you and I. He does. He tells on you and I. Every time we sin, he goes before God. He said, did you see what Jody did? Look what he did. Look what Mike did yesterday. What about Wanda? Look what they're doing. This is all they're doing. He's accusing us. Non-stop, day and night. He's the accuser. Well, he's not telling God anything. God knows. But that's what he is. He's an evil SOB. But in any case, with that, there's a lot going on in heaven, in the skies, just above us, that if you really, really go there and look for it, you can find this. It's an amazing story, but it's a depiction of the end days. 2,000 years ago, the attempt was made here on ground to do the very same thing, to kill Christ. They looked for him for 2 years. Now, the fact that they looked for Christ for 2 years, does that mean that for 2 years, the next 2 years, when this Jupiter exits the belly of Virgo, or the virgin woman, will it be 2 years left for the people here on earth before we do enter into the tribulation? Could be. I'm not saying that September the 23rd starts a different era. I'm saying it starts a time of trouble, a great time of trouble. Now, whether it goes for 2 years, the length of time that they hunted down to kill Jesus and got him at the age of 33, or will it be an instant thing, like, boom, the 23rd's here, 12 stars at her head, sun and moon at her feet, and the red dragon, Drago, is laying there ready to consume and swallow up that baby, which is Jupiter. We don't know. We just know what the Bible tells us. And there's a lot of people, hundreds, that are in a panic today over that date, September the 23rd, 2017. Well, I still believe that there's a possibility that the church will be taken by then. But I believe more that Trump, when he was elected president, I believe he will be given 4 years. And I believe Trump is saved. I believe he's a Christian. So if he's taken out, that'll shorten his term. But of course, that's going to create chaos anyway. But I believe he'll be here for that 4 years, and I believe we will too. So, I'm not saying the rapture occurs at that time. I'm not that good. I'll not say for not in a minute that'll happen at that time. I will say this: it can happen at any minute from now until when it does happen. And if you have one breath left in you, you better use it now just in case it happens in 2 minutes. It takes you an entire 5 seconds to accept Christ, and it's over. What did the guy say on the cross next to Christ as he was dying? He said, "Remember me when you come into your place or your heaven or when you go to your Father. Remember me." That was it, 2 words. Remember me. Remember me. Jesus, remember me. And you did it. He'll remember you, guys. I wouldn't take another bite. I wouldn't take another nap. I wouldn't watch another TV show. I wouldn't finish this next 5 minutes. Christ can come by that time. And one day, somebody's going to be sitting here watching this that has not yet received Christ, and they're going to hear me finish it because they're going to be left behind. And they may be sitting there watching us. "Honey, listen to this idiot here. Listen to this guy. Honey, where'd you go? Kids, where'd y'all go?" That's how quick it is. Use a breath. Take a 30-second breath. And in that breath, remember me, Lord. He knows what you're talking about. He hears you. He knows. That's how long it takes to be saved. A literal 3 seconds. But spend more time than 3 seconds on it. Look, I just want to warn you. The day's coming. And you'll wish you had only one more breath. Jody Wolf Expoz.